Hello, Professor in class. This is Giovanni. For today's presentation, I will review the City of Pasadena's Comprehensive Annual Report. I will discuss the city's fiscal solvency, the indicators I use to determine its fiscal health, and how the city budget differs with the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. According to the City of Pasadena's Annual Comprehensive Financial Report for fiscal year 2024, the city is fiscally solvent. In the statement of net position, Pasadena reported a total net position of $1,247,352,000. I circled it in green for ease of use. To understand how this number was calculated, you must first add the total assets and the total deferred outflows of resources. I will use green again to show the first calculations. For 2024, the total assets were $2,387,356,000, and the total deferred outflows of resources were $224,837,000, totaling $2,612,193,000. Once you have that number, the next step is to add the total liabilities and the total deferred inflows of resources. Now, I will change to a red marking to show the calculations. The total liabilities were $1,331,368,000, and the total deferred inflows of resources were $33,473,000, totaling $1,364,841,000. The final step is simple arithmetic, where you subtract the second calculation, which was $1,364,841,000 from the first calculation of $2,612,193,000 to obtain a total of $1,247,352,000. Now here's a slide showing my work in case anyone needs further assistance. To determine fiscal solvency, I employ two different methods. First, I use a ratio analysis that compares total assets to total liabilities to evaluate long-term solvency. Assets are marked in green and liabilities are marked red. According to Pasadena's 2024 Annual Comprehensive Financial Report, the city reported total assets of $2,387,356,000 and total liabilities of $1,331,368,000. These figures show that Pasadena's total assets are 1.79 times its total liabilities, meaning the city holds 179% more assets than liability. This asset to liability ratio of 1.79 to 1 indicates strong long-term fiscal solvency. I also decided to use Brown's 10-point test as part of my analysis. For the sake of time, I applied only a portion of the full model. Brown's measurement system calls for comparing a city either to its peers or to its own previous financial reports. The model consists of 10 questions, each of which is assigned 1 point. If the city's current financial indicator is stronger than the comparison point, either a peer or a prior year, the city earns a point. The closer the final score is to 10, the more fiscally solvent the city is. Now, I will be comparing the city of Pasadena to itself using the fiscal years of 2023 and 2024, since all the information is found on the same page. I evaluated two indicators from Brown's model, total revenue per capita and total expenditures per capita. For revenue, I use green, and for expenses, I use red. To calculate revenues per capita, the city's total government revenues are divided by its population. Pasadena's total revenue in 2023 were $852.3 million, and its population was 136,988, resulting in 6,222 per resident. In 2024, the total revenue increased to $907.5 million, and the population increased to 139,692, resulting in 6,498 per resident. Because 2024 revenues per capita is higher than 2023, it earns 1 point. For expenditures per capita, I divided the total government expenditure by the population. In 2023, Pasadena spent $753.1 million, which equals to about 5,497 per resident. In 2024, expenditures increased to $790.2 million, which is equal to 5,656 per resident. Since 2024 expenditures per capita is higher than 2023, it receives another point under Brown's scoring system. Now, even though I only applied 2 questions from Brown's model, Pasadena was able to earn 2 points, which is a positive sign of financial health. Combining that with the rational analysis, I believe Pasadena is definitely solvent. So how do the annual comparison report and the budget differ from each other? First and foremost, the comprehensive report serves as an audit detailing the city's expenses and revenues. As an audit, it strictly examines its past activities by reviewing financial statements, statement of net position, statement of activities, and past revenues. It is backward looking. A budget is forward looking, hoping to plan for revenues, expenditure, and program goals, especially in Pasadena's case, where it uses a program based budget format. However, they are not mutually exclusive. A city must review the comprehensive report to examine revenue and expenditure trends, creating an effective budget. The key to any budget is always to break even financially. To accomplish this, one must be aware of past trends. Now, this concludes my presentation. I hope you all have a great week and a great Thanksgiving. God bless.